When Locker Gnome first started, way back in the day, 1996, as you probably know by now, most of our audience was comprised of old guys. I mean, really old guys. If you think I'm old, no, it's nothing. I mean, like guys who were retired. People who grew up with the personal computer or were older than the personal computer, even when the personal computer was old. And the reason why that we attracted the older generations to Locker Gnome, largely because they had access to the internet and a lot of time on their hands being retired. So a lot of Locker Gnome's audience, as much as YouTubers may not believe it, if YouTubers skew young, is still older. And we, certainly send our information out to anybody, whether you're young, old, middle-aged. Oh, man. I'm like 2 years shy of being over the hill. Can't we just make 50 the new over the hill? Wouldn't that be great? One could hope. So we still continue to produce content for everybody. And from one perspective, teaching those who are older than us, also known as this particular group of people, likes to be called seniors, and I'm fine with that. My dad is actually a senior, and Sherman creates articles on lockergnome.com that are specifically geared towards seniors. So even if you are a youngin', whippersnapper, you probably know people who are very old or older than you, and you could help them. You really can. And it doesn't take much to help somebody, especially if you're not thinking of age, even though there are generation gaps, certainly. And my dad even provided feedback for this particular article that I'm talking about, the one that's linked in the description, Unintended Consequences of Tutoring Seniors. And one thing that frustrates my dad, and I think, he qualifies for AARP. To me, that's pretty much, senior, that's as good as it gets. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to be there in a couple of years myself. But he talked about how technology changes so rapidly, and it's difficult for him to keep up with a lot of those changes. I guess I take it for granted. I want technology to evolve and change over time. If you have not, explored that as an option in your life, teaching people who are older than you, you learn to be patient, and you almost relearn how to do something. And it could be something as simple as, unlock this screen. And you could look at this screen and say, well, it says slide to unlock, so I'm just going to slide it to unlock. Someone else might look at the screen and go, slide to unlock. It can happen. And I'm not being flippant at all. I mean, when we see things as geeks, understand that I would guess that more people would not understand it at the same level. And when you teach someone who's older than you about technology, not only are you opening your heart, not only are you learning patience, and believe me, I still need to learn a lot in the patience department. My quick response, my knee-jerk is, Google it. That doesn't always work as much as it used to. When you're exploring the generation gap in terms of education and technology, I think it helps you become a better person. So take a look at the article, and if you know a senior in your life, whether you're related to them or not, feel free to share those tips and tricks that we're creating constantly for you and for them on lockergnome.com.